I've had a pretty terrible week, but I wanted to address something because it's really important. And it's a principle, not only, we'll say, of systems management or problem solving or DevOps or however you want to frame this good software engineering practice. So the report is that you can't find the video online about Joe Rogan and Donald Trump. Now, irrespective of how you feel about this, we'll say politically, which is a terrible frame. Don't ever use a political frame for anything ever, because it's garbage. It won't tell you anything about the world, but it will make everything worse. So don't do that. Reporting this video is a bad plan. Now, why do I think it's been reported? Algorithms don't have biases in that way. So I've worked with algorithms. I've written algorithms from scratch. I know algorithms pretty well. I've studied them. Sedgwick and Tenenbaum, just to name a couple. Very important stuff. The report that I saw, which I believe is 100% accurate because of the source and because that's how these things work, is that this video has been reported. And because it has been reported for a certain type of content on YouTube, it's been dragged down in the search results. I can tell you already, without much research, and I have done a little, that is how the shadow banning is working. It has nothing to do with Google as a corporation whatsoever. It's not to say that people at Google don't know about it and aren't sympathetic and are maybe turning a blind eye, but they're not the ones doing the bad behavior. Right? There is probably a bot network or a group of coordinated bad actors, we'll call them, shadow banning all kinds of content of this type. Okay, so proper problem solving. What do we do about this? Okay, we take a relatively benign video that obviously everybody should see in the search results, such as Trump and Rogan. We look at who has downvoted, downgraded, reported the video. We can script all this, by the way. This isn't hard. Okay? We get that list. Okay, we know the list isn't perfect, but we know the list is actually almost perfect. Right? There's no reason to downgrade this video out of search at all. That such a reason cannot exist. Okay. Given its popularity, how many people watched it, etc. I mean, even if you make the negative case, people need to see the video. You take that list, okay? You immediately remove those downvotes from those accounts, from that video. And then you write another script that immediately removes downvotes from all of those accounts and immediately suspends all of those accounts' activities across the Google platforms. I'm not saying this is a trivial script to write. I'm saying this is a script that could easily be written. Right? I'm not saying it won't take time, whatever. But you can do this. Okay. And then after that has been done, which will list about 90% of all the shadow banning on YouTube immediately, by the way, I'm quite convinced of this. Don't ask me how I know. Then maybe you do an investigation into these accounts. Really? That's optional. First, fix the damn problem. This is one of those issues that has nothing to do with computers, but is there for sure. People are very worried about taking an action before they have all the facts. Okay, there are lots of actions you can take with very few facts. Right? Somebody's mentally ill and they bought a gun. We can take it away from them immediately. We don't need any more information. More information will make it worse because it causes delay. Right? We can do that. Somebody may or may not have done something poorly. We can suspend them for the time being. We can do that. These accounts, we can investigate them later or never. We can do that. But first, we can fix the problem. And we can fix the problem now because we have all the information we need to know that we can fix the problem now. because it is a problem and we can fix it. But for some reason, we're in this cult of the age of gnosis, where knowledge is propositions, it's highest value, and the more knowledge you have, the better an action you'll take. That is false. That is observably wrong. It is completely incorrect, and it is how evil spreads in the world. And it's certainly how bad software spreads in the world. Oh, well, you know what? We did all this code. It's great. We're going to ship it out, and we'll let the customers find the problem. Yeah, thanks. Don't ever do that. Ever. Unacceptable. I know Microsoft made it popular, but also they're scumbags. So there's always that. Should not be using your customers as a test bed. Right? You have enough information to know that more releases cannot ever mathematically be better. Ever. Mathematics. Just basic arithmetic, effectively. More releases, more bugs. That's how it works. It doesn't work any other way. Don't do that. You have the information. You have enough information to stop shadow banning at a large scale with an excellent sample. It's not the only sample, for sure. But it's a good starting point. Oh, look at any of these accounts. Take away all of their votes on all of the videos. I bet you Carl Benjamin, Sargon of Akkad would get remonetized immediately. Because I bet that's what's going on. Because algorithms are not agents in the world. We are the only agents in the world, at least with respect to computers. And therefore, people did that. Not person, people. We can identify these people very easily on a computer. Very easily. This video is a great example of that. And we can stop their behavior, at least temporarily. And in the meantime, we can do more research after we've stopped the bad behavior. Somebody did a bad thing, someone lied, we can call that out and move on from there. You've got to take the action first. Once you have enough information to take an action, take the damn action. That's what we're missing. That's what we're missing. Once you have enough information, take the action.